Hello, Aries. This is Renee from Angelic Comfort, and Happy New Year. Welcome to your January 2017 General and Love Outlook Forecast, specifically for you. If you are an Aries in your sun, your moon, and rising sign, this will apply to you. And also check out your other parts of you, because we all have different parts of your rising sun and your moon sign. And I kind of messed that up a little bit. Forgive me. But so make sure that you check all that out, because bits and pieces are going to resonate for everybody, and the whole thing might resonate for you. So make sure you check it out. Okay? And what we have here, starting out the first week in January, is we have Jophiel saying forgiveness and Uriel with friendship. And what's really interesting is when we talk about forgiveness, we've been talking about that a lot, but you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the past is what they're saying, and you need to release it. You need to let it go. Seriously, you need to let it go. When you forgive your past, when you forgive things that you've done, forgive things that have others have done for you, then it opens you up for more blessings and more good things coming your way. So make sure that you really continue to work on yourself and releasing your past, releasing past issues, and letting down those blocks and opening yourself up to love. And the thing is that your friendships might be changing a little bit here. And in the respect of, you might be changing and going with a new crowd of friends, or you might have friendships that are really deepening. And as they deepen, you open up to each other and express the different things. And so let your friends help you if you have people that you can talk to and let this stuff out. And Sebastian is wanting me to get up here and get in the way. Anyway, but open up to your friends, and friendships are going to deepen and blossom even more. And this is a good thing. You're getting your connection with other people, and they're connecting with you, and it's on a higher level. So this is a good thing. This is what you've been waiting for, as far as those connections with other people. Okay, so this is like the first week in January, and so we start in the second week of January, and they're talking about compassion for yourself and compassion for other people. As you deepen these relationships and these friendships with other people, you become more compassionate, and they're telling you to have more compassion, so that when you have this compassion for other people, it opens it up too for yourself. It's important to have compassion for yourself, not dwelling, not being in the victim mode, not, staying locked up and afraid, but opening up, and opens up your heart chakra, which is really important. So the second week, you're going to be showing a little bit more compassion towards family, friends, strangers. And as you do this, miracles happen. If you look at Metatron likes to create things, like a manifester and stuff. And so when you show more compassion and you remain humble and look at your blessings, okay? And look at those people that are really around you and appreciate all that you have, you open up to more miracles. Miracles do happen, whether it be with job, career, relationships, intimate relationships, people growing together. Miracles happen on all levels, financially. So make sure that you open up and show this compassion, not only for others, but also for yourself. And what they're saying here, too, in drawing in this is your card, the Empress. Okay, whether you're male or female, the Empress or the Emperor, this is the card of Aries, and it's saying to go ahead and, lavish in this abundance that's going to be coming to you. You're giving birth to your dreams, and you need to take care of yourself and others. So the Empress is one who does have compassion, who does care for all living things, and sees the beauty in everything that is around her. And I'm not going to be gender specific, even though the card is her. It could be male or female in this reading, because it is general, and it is meant for thousands of people. Okay, so understand that the Empress holding her wand right there, her staff with the light on top, she is grateful and nurturing. She's nurturing, giving, nurturing something new. And this new is a miracle for those of you Aries who are trying to conceive, this might also be the time, the month where you might conceive or give birth to your child. The other thing too is birthing new ideas, birthing new relationships, things becoming more peaceful and calm. Okay, so she's the nurturer. She's like the mother. She is full of compassion and full of unconditional love. And this is what they're saying, is to go ahead. Spirit and your guides are saying to go ahead and open up to this, okay? So then as we continue on into the third week, we talk about love and liberation. Okay? So love and liberation, really interesting, because as we talk about love, we talk about a new love coming into your life, or one growing even more, a relationship that you're already in. Okay, and again, miracles do happen. So those of you who are seeking a new relationship or seeking love and romance, they're saying by the third week, it's stepping in, it's coming forward. And not to forget to love yourself. So continue loving yourself, which is very important. And liberation, as you get into this new relationship, it's a type of relationship where you can be yourself. You can do what you want to do. Your partner can do what you want to do. You're free. There's like no chains. There's no shackles. There's no expectations beyond loving each other and continuing on with life. It's like you're free. You're free to be yourself. And the eagle soaring. And again, we look at this with Jophiel, and we see the energy, the yellow energy here, the yellow light, which is mesmerizing, and it's free. The eagle is free. And, flying through the stars, it's heavenly. It's a heavenly relationship. It's something that you've been wanting, and it's finally manifesting. And so you are free to be yourself in this relationship, which is what you want. You want somebody who's going to love you unconditionally, accept you for all of your quirks, your good points, your negative points, and this is definitely a good thing. And when we talk about this, it's really interesting because we talk about air, and we talk about the air signs particularly couldn't be involving an air sign, but you felt trapped, you felt you couldn't be yourself before. Now, this person could be coming in towards you, like leaving the crowd because they were lacking that confidence to come and take action, to come and see you, to to try for this relationship, and this person is like leaving the crowd. This is how I'm seeing this: leaving the crowd, leaving the flock, as so to speak, and going on their own way, trying out this new self-confidence, and still being a little bit afraid, but moving forward, moving away from the crowd because of what they felt. And here we are, we see the Six of Air. Things are looking up. This person is coming in, and because there's water in both of them too, it could also be a water sign. So you could be talking air signs, or you could be talking the water signs here. Okay, so it's really important to see this, and this person could have these qualities too. Emotional, very emotional. Again, leaving the crowd, sailing out, sailing towards you, coming towards you for this relationship. It's taken a lot of courage for this person to be coming forward. Or maybe it's even you. Maybe you possess these qualities of the air sign and the water signs in your, your sun, your moon, and your rising, But then you have, a renewal. It's, favorable things, moving in this new direction with this partnership, and children might be involved already. If, you have children, and it's the uniting of two people coming together in a union, high emotions. You see the water here, and there is Jeremiah, who's there standing there with, the lavender, very healing, very very intuitive, spiritual relationship here, where they're definitely uniting. And again, it's a renewal. This love is a renewal for both of them. It could be even somebody who, you would have least expected, but it's like, here it is, boom, it hits you suddenly all at once. And, and then the last week, a retreat. It's you're in this relationship and everything. They're telling you, though, that with work, with everything you've got going on, everything on your plate, Aries, don't forget to take the time to, time for you to rest. Don't overdo it. Don't burn the candle at both ends with work, with family, with friends, with different projects that you might have going on. Don't forget to take that time for you to go ahead and to meditate, to get the higher sources, and you get the answers that you're seeking. And through rest, you feel free. You don't feel so trapped. You don't feel so overwhelmed with everything that you're putting on your plate or everything that's on your plate. So when you take the time to meditate and relax and not burn the candle at both ends, then there's this inner freedom. And we talk about inner freedom, and when you do all of this in the last week, there's going to be an overflow of abundance, promising new ventures. Things are looking really good. Make sure that, any contracts or anything that you might sign or any agreements that you get into, make sure that you have definitely, done your research on them, before signing anything. But things look really, really good. Okay, and I kind of look at this here with the Uriel and freedom. I kind of look he's almost like a magician, like magical. It's a magical time. So meditating and thinking about these contracts or these new ventures that might be coming in, whether it be with a project or a new job, anything where you might sign a contract or make an agreement with somebody, take the time to meditate on this and think about it. Tap into your higher self, your higher level of consciousness, giving yourself that break that you need to rest and stay alert so you don't get sick. And, there's going to be a large inflow of abundance here and blessings with this. And then, we talk about the hermit, too, when we talk about the retreat and taking time for yourself. It could also be that you're going to go away. Maybe you're going to... you and your partner are going to go on a quick little getaway, or you're going to go do something, take time away. But you talk about the hermit too. The hermit also is about learning and teaching and, meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. So don't be afraid to take that time for yourself if you need it. Even if it's before you go to bed at night, for a little bit of time before you go to bed. If you're working and you can't, take the time off, obviously, maybe even the weekend or at night before you go to bed is really a very good time. Some people like meditation first thing in the morning when they wake up. It makes their day do good, but you're going to learn, and the teacher and schooling, and you might be researching something new, a new venture, or maybe because of this new opportunity that's coming along, you might be researching into that a little bit more. Remember, take your time, don't worry about it. Okay, and the lantern's lit. You're not going to be lost. You're not going to lose your way. You're going into your deeper self. And then an awakening, okay? Look at everything from all different perspectives here, okay? Things could be at a standstill because you need to meditate, or maybe you're going to get sick if you don't take the advice to meditate. It's really important, and don't forget to be yourself. That's another thing. And we take a look at Gabriel. Gabriel's upside down. She's got her trumpet, and she's blowing that horn, getting your attention, saying, look, be yourself. Be yourself. You don't need to impress anybody. If you're just yourself and you be honest and you're open and communication is flowing, because Gabriel is all about communication, and, you're coming from your heart, making decisions from your heart. Because if you're not making decisions from your heart and you're making it from your mind a little bit, it's time to stop and see, what is my heart saying? Very, very important. So Gabriel's getting your attention and saying, wake up. Wake up. So this can also be kind of like almost like a rebirth. You're waking up and saying, wow, look at all these blessings that I've had bestowed upon me. So when we take a look at love and romance for the month, very interesting. They're saying trust. Very important to trust. Trust other people. Trust this person that you're talking to. Trust the person who's coming in. When you start trusting people a little bit more, I'm not saying you have to put your whole self out there with everybody, but there's going to be one or two people maybe that you can talk to that's going to help you along with releasing this past. But the thing is you need to trust, okay? They're calling you to trust and have faith. And if things feel to be moving a little bit slowly, well, then they are, okay? And one thing about Aries is the lack of patience. And sometimes, as an Aries myself, the thing you need to learn is patience and trust, okay? Trust in the divine, trust in spirit, trust in your guides, angels, and trust others, okay? So don't feel like you can't. The thing is that this new relationship that's coming or forming is that of a past life, okay? You've known each other before. You've spent a lifetime or two or three or four together. So you already have that common feeling of knowing each other, that comfort level that you can be yourself and not worry about being judged or critiqued or anything like that. They already have this sense of feeling and comfort around you. Also could be somebody who you've known for a while. It could be for many years. It could be somebody that you've been friends with for many years or months or whatever the situation is. But either way, you already know each other. And there is a very strong spiritual soul connection here dealing with past life relationships. So this is kind of a cool thing. And remember, don't be discouraged because you do deserve love. Keep your focus on love. Keep your focus on the unconditional love. Keep on working on you. Keep on what is your target. What is it that you're seeking in a relationship? You are lovable. Don't feel that you are not. So it's very, very important to understand that the more that you heal, the more that you release your past, you are opening yourself up to new love coming in. And then retreat. It could be very much that you and this new partner are sometime this month or by the end of the month going to go out and do something and take a little bit of time for the two of you, disconnect from the rest of the world, maybe disconnect from kids, family, and just go do something fun just for the two of you, whether it be for a weekend, whether it be go on a couple of dates where you just disconnect from the world and focus on the two of you and building this relationship. Okay? So that's one of the things that you might be doing. Now, when we take a look at this, sexual magic. When we take a look at this, we talk about the wands. The wands is your energy. The wands are the fire energy, okay? So the wands are going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this is a very fiery energy here. And this is looking and touching and either moving things forward of getting to know each other and feeling things out with emotions and is this the type of relationship that's going to work out? One or both people might be, wondering this at the beginning of the month. Is this really something that could work? You've manifested this. You've manifested this person into your life, and they've manifested you. So, now it's time to get over the fear. So you're feeling each other out is what they're saying. You're touching, not necessarily physically touching, but you're touching those parts of the soul. You're touching those parts of the soul that are getting to know each other on a deeper level. And that's what this card is talking about. And then we talk about, and I just dropped it. I'm going to pick it up here. And then we talk about the High Priestess. Okay? And the High Priestess is one who is patient. She's very patient. Okay? And whether it be the High Priestess or the High Priest, either way, male or female, doesn't matter, a very patient person. And see, she's holding two keys, the keys to two hearts. And she's waiting, she's knowing, she's relaxing, she's got her cat at her feet, she's very relaxed. And what she's saying is you need to display this because, see, there's the fruit of your labor. All right there. Okay? And so when you look at this, the fruit of your labor, what she's waiting for is manifesting around her. Okay? it's coming to fruition. Okay, and there's the two keys of the heart. She's holding them both. She's being patient because she knows this is what's going to happen. Okay, that it's coming in, that you're drawing closer. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which could be an earth sign. Okay, and the earth signs are usually pretty grounded, and this could be part of your sun, moon, and rising also. Okay, so the earth signs are very grounding. And when we look, this nights usually move very quickly. They come in with a purpose, okay? And when we take a look at the Knight, he's offering her. He's offering her something. He's offering her food. He's offering, like, I'll take care of you. Like, I love you. He's like saying, here it is. And his horse is majestic. He is very refined. And she's right there, and he's saying, please take this. I'm giving this to you. Almost like he's giving his heart to her. Okay, so there's a lot of trust in being patient. Things will come around in your favor. Okay, and again, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor, again, is your energy, and the Emperor is saying he's kind of a man who, he kind of wants what he wants, and he wants it now, and he can be impatient. You know, he can be a bit of a dreamer too, which an Aries can be. Okay, and you see him sitting here, he's kind of like in a daze, like thinking about this love and everything else. Well, don't think too hard, but, you know, be patient and don't be too dreamy, you know, stay within reality. But this is a good relationship. Don't you know, put yourself in this fairy tale mode of putting out more expectation at this time with the relationship than might be coming forward. So it's good to have your dreams and what you want, but also to understand that, you know, with a relationship first starting out, don't get too far up in cloud nine with it. You know, you still need to stay focused, and you still need to be balanced, okay? And then we have the Seven of Wands, again, which is the fire energy. It's the fire signs, but there's water in the background, so it could be part of a water sign. And again, water sign, and water talks about emotions, and we see fire here being a fire card, with the wands being the fire sign. We also see it could be fiery emotions, and here they're just getting to know each other more. They're not necessarily engaged in the real intimacy yet, okay, but they are getting closer, still getting to really know each other. They're enjoying each other's company. They hug a lot, they kiss a lot, but they're building that solid foundation first before really moving forward into the next levels. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this, and again, Happy New Year to each of you Aries that are in Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we will catch you later. I love each and every one of you. Until I talk to you in February, namaste.